Okay, great. Welcome, everybody. Tonight we're doing it on Tuesday. This is our Thrive Information Zoom. We do these sometimes weekly, sometimes every other week. And basically, it's just a great way to hear some stories and, share more about this product that we love and get your questions answered. And then we'll do a drawing at the end. So I'll first introduce myself. My name is Leahna. I live in Ventura, California. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have two boys. And we have a special guest. I'm so excited. A couple special guests actually tonight. We have Ana on who's going to share her quick story. And then Lisa is interpreting today for us. So that's extra special. And thank you so much, Lisa. She's also a thriver and knows the importance of getting this information out there. So we won't keep you long. It'll be hopefully like 15, 20 minutes total. I know everybody has busy schedules right now. So, guys, it wasn't that long ago where I was sitting in your shoes learning about this product for the first time. And I was a stay-at-home mom. I wasn't keeping up with my boys. They are super active and they, weren't napping anymore, but I still wanted to nap. I was exhausted. I felt like somebody had pulled a plug on me in my late 30s and I didn't know what was going on. I did have some health issues that I was dealing with. And, the doctors would say, just eat better, exercise, and that should take care of it. Well, when you're not feeling good, it's really difficult to start exercising and find that energy from somewhere. And, all of a sudden start eating healthy when you are like a slave to sugar. I was living on coffee and sugar to get through my day. And I was grumpy, I'm sure. I mean, my family could probably attest to that. And I wasn't sleeping well at night. A lot of it was coming from just being bloated and not feeling good and frustrated because I was gaining weight. And my body hurt. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And so one night when I was exhausted and not being able to sleep, has anybody been there? Scrolling through Facebook, I came across a girlfriend's post and it was talking about loving this new energy that she found. And I related to her because we were in a mom's group together. I knew she was struggling with some of the same issues. So I reached out to her and she shared with me kind of her story. She had been taking this product for about a month and she shared, what it was doing for her. And I was skeptical, of course, because I tried stuff before, but also I felt like, okay, I relate to her and I felt this little bit of hope. And I thought, okay, well, it could just help me 10% of what she's getting out of it. It's worth a shot. So she helped me get started and I was pleasantly surprised because day one, my brain fog lifted and I didn't even realize what a fog was in. Day two, I woke up without an alarm clock. Day three, I noticed I didn't need coffee. I had energy that lasted all day. And that night I got to sleep quickly. My brain wasn't spinning. And then day 10 was kind of the day where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have gold because I woke up in the morning, my back didn't hurt, and I felt like exercising. You guys, it had been years that I had felt like exercising. And I came home from a run that day. I was in the kitchen. My kids were like, Mom, what's going on with you? You're so much happier. And I also noticed that there was a pint of Haagen-Dazs ice cream in the freezer that hadn't been touched for a week. That was my go-to stress eating food. So, I was pretty excited that something was starting to work. And that was 6 years ago, okay? I don't stick with anything, but this is simple and you actually notice it working. So, I notice now that no more naps needed, energy all day, I'm in a better mood, I'm more productive, I can get things done, my inflammation in my body is down, and my back and my body in general hurt less. My digestion's improved, so I'm actually going regularly to the bathroom, not like every 3 days. That's a thing. I can't believe how many people think it's normal to not go, to the bathroom every day. And I just sleep great. And I'm so grateful that during this quarantine time that, I feel good because I can't imagine going through this with all the extra stress and not feeling good. And also knowing that my body is supported because it helps with immunity. So I feel really strong. I feel like we can do this, and I'm not, you know, completely out of control of my family, since we're all contained in one place. I can handle it. So, you know, that's just one story, and there are lots of other stories, but I want you to hear Anna's story. Is it Anna or Anna? Let me unmute you, or you can unmute. You want to hit the unmute button? Perfect.
Anna.
Anna, okay, good. Welcome. So she has been thriving for how long?
About 9 weeks.
9 weeks. So it's a pretty new experience. So tell me a little bit about tell me a little bit about you. Mom, tell me what you do.
I'm a real estate agent. I've been selling real estate for almost 20 years. And I have 3 daughters. And I recently had a baby. My baby is 15 months old. My baby girl was 18 years when the baby was born. 3 girls and then the boy, which I'm in love with. But when the baby, I was 42 when he was born, and my energy level went like really, really low. I remember waking up and even crying to myself and asking God, how am I going to raise this kid? Where am I going to get the energy? And I used to pray, you know, for a miracle. I don't know what I was praying for, but I was praying for help. And Monique, next door, because I work here at Central Station, Monique, I don't know if you know Monique. She's been telling me about Thrive for more than a year, but I was breastfeeding and I didn't want to put anything in my body while breastfeeding. So finally I decided to start breastfeeding, and Monique said, so you want to try it now? And I'm like, you know what, why not? I was really skeptical like you. Like I didn't believe in any products really. So I'm like, why not? What do I have to lose? Why don't you give me that sample? The first day I didn't really feel anything because I was taking the steps with, I only took 1 capsule, and then, you know, the steps that I think Larissa sent. Um, I didn't feel anything like until maybe day 5.
Mhm.
And then when I was like into week 3, I was feeling really tired again and bloated. And wait a minute, what's happening? I think I was detoxing myself.
Mhm.
I was talking to Larissa today because I have a client that is going through the same thing. She's a lender, and she's really happy. She's energized. She said she focuses more, but at the same time, she's feeling what I was feeling.
Mhm.
And so I was gonna stop, and I called Monique, and she said, no, it's normal. Just keep taking it. You're taxing yourself. And so I decided to, you know, to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So by like the 5th week, I was feeling like, oh my God, like I just want to share it with everyone, every single person I know. I just want them to feel the way I feel.
Yeah.
My 3 daughters, they're all adults. They'll everyone in my house except the baby and my grandson, because I also have a grandson. He's 8 years old.
Wow.
Everyone thrives. I want to order him the vitamins. I was going to ask you today about the vitamins, but
Yeah.
another story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like I feel so like in the morning, I feel so refreshed. I feel like I can run after my 15-month-old. It's just like an answer to my prayers. I feel so good. I've been losing weight too. I'm down like 10 pounds in 9 weeks.
Wow.
And
You look great.
even, believe it or not, I now can run even 7, 8 miles. We can hike 10 miles, me and my husband.
She
Like
hikes a lot, yeah.
Never ever in my life I thought I was gonna be able to hike like 10-mile hike. So it's just been great.
Wow.
Thankful that she kept telling me, and she kept telling me because she probably felt that way I feel. And right now, when I tell people, because I want them to feel the way I feel, and they don't want to, I mean, they're skeptical like me, and in a way I understand because I was the same way. So I'm just gonna give them time and keep telling them, like Monique, you know, kept telling me. But yeah, it's just been great, and I'm just so thankful. But
That's awesome.
that's a little
You
bit.
have a wonderful story. This is the first time I've heard of it. So I'm so grateful that she was a little bit shy to share, but oh my gosh, I mean, when you're passionate about something and when you see a difference, you
Mhm.
have to tell people. You can't you can't keep it a secret. And you know, being that it was an answer to your prayers, it was an answer to my prayers too. And I
The,
mean,
the biggest change, I'm sorry to interrupt, the biggest change was my mood as well.
yeah,
Because I used to get really irritated. I cook every day for my family. I have a big family. My stepson lives with us too. So it's like 8 of us.
wow.
So I cook, I clean, work, I do everything. And I was in a really bad mood every day, every day. And right now I smile a lot. I just feel happy.
Aw.
So thank you for letting me share.
Thank you so much. And that's what it's all about. It really is. And everybody comes to this in their timing. Like your timing, it wasn't right when she first told you, but she was updating you probably with her story, because as we continue to take the products, things, different things happen and they continue to happen. We get better and better. So that's awesome. You're just 9 weeks in. You have even more benefits that you're going to feel as you continue, and you're on a great journey. I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. So a lot of people are probably wondering, what is this stuff? So I'm going to go and do a brief overview of what it is, what's in it, and answer your questions. So basically, it's called Thrive. It's meant to take for at least 8 weeks, and that's what gets your body in balance. So it's basically a natural health supplement that fills in your nutritional gaps. It starts in your gut and heals your gut and gets it balanced, so you're able to actually absorb the nutrients in your food as well as in the vitamins. You get healthy from the inside out. So once you start absorbing, your inflammation in your body comes down, and that's when you start feeling better. And you're feeling all these things like she's talking about, and like I've told you. So what's in it? So basically, it includes all your vitamins, essential vitamins, minerals, pre and probiotics, plant extracts, amino acids, digestive enzymes, anti-inflammatories, and more. And it's basically all non-GMO, it's gluten-free, it's all plant-based, and it's medical grade. It was actually formulated by a naturopath and a medical advisory board. So it takes all that guesswork out of, going to a supplement store and looking at rows and rows of things, that you need. This is kind of an all-in-one and 3 simple steps. So I'm going to go over how to take it. So basically, step 1 are the capsules. So there are 2 capsules in each of these packets. You wake up in the morning. First thing I do is I take 2 capsules. This is women's, this is men's. I drink it with a glass of water. Then I wait about 20 minutes and I drink the lifestyle mix. So this is a shake. It is in 5 different flavors. It tastes great. It's micronized, so it's not that chalky, clumpy, gross taste. I actually enjoy drinking this. And you just shake it up in a blender bottle and drink it down. And this is going to get your gut healthy. This is where a lot of the probiotics and the digestive enzymes are. And then this is kind of the most unique part, is this is called a DFT. So this is wearable nutrition. You put this foam patch onto your skin, clean, dry skin. It's waterproof, and it absorbs more nutrients into your system, and it's time released over 24 hours. So you don't have to, think about taking your vitamins all day long. You just finish in the first 20 minutes of your morning your supplement routine. You still eat breakfast, it's not a meal replacement, and you go about your day. You eat breakfast, you drink lots of water, and you just feel the benefits all day long. So that's as simple as it is. It's for all different types of people, men and women, old and young, grandparents, teachers, underweight, overweight, couch potatoes, fitness buffs. It really is for everybody. Your body ends up just doing what it's supposed to do when it gets into balance. So if you need to lose weight, you'll lose weight, may probably see inches first. If you need to gain weight or bulk up, it will do that well. It will do that as well. So it's all about weight management. So when you take it correctly, you'll hear people talking about, they love the energy, the mental clarity, your brain fog lifting, better sleep, getting to sleep and actually staying asleep. Your mood, it definitely helps. There's a connection between your gut and your brain. So it's going to improve your mood. Hair, skin, and nails start improving. I mean, I've got long nails and long hair. Definitely see a difference in that. Your cravings for, sugar go down. It improves your fitness as well as your recovery. You notice less bloating, more regularity in your stomach issues, less aches and discomforts in your body, as well as if you have headaches. So there's all different kinds of, things that this helps with. It just depends on where you are and what you're struggling with. So I can answer some commonly asked questions. Go ahead and type them in the chat if you have any on your mind. But I'll answer just a couple that I can think of off the top of my head that a lot of people ask me. So the first one is it full of caffeine? A lot of people know thrivers, that's what we're called, as having a lot of energy. And a lot of people just say, oh, they're just, got a lot of stimulants from the product. That was something that I was really concerned about because I'm super sensitive to caffeine. And I didn't know if I was gonna be able to take it because I thought maybe that's a possibility. When I did some research in it, I found out that it's only about equivalent to a half a cup of half a cup of coffee in equivalency to caffeine. So it was a huge reduction of caffeine for me. And it also comes from a lot of different caffeine sources, all plant-based, and so nothing synthetic is in it. So what I noticed is I didn't need my coffee anymore, and I just had clean, sustained energy all day, but then I could actually get to sleep at night. So it's about 20 milligrams in a women's capsule, 25 in a men's, and then 25 in the whole shake, milligrams of caffeine, and none in this DFT. So a small amount, but when your body's functioning the way it should, you have energy coming from, the right source. The question, can I do this if I'm on a gluten-free diet or if I'm vegan? A lot of people ask me, thank you, Amy, great question. A lot of people ask if, they can do it whether on keto or paleo. So basically, this is a supplementing whatever healthy routine or non-healthy routine that you want to, start getting healthy that you are doing. So it's all gluten-free. Vegan, most of our products are vegan. There are a few, so we can work with you on which ones are and which ones aren't. And then as far as paleo or keto, it is, or diabetic, it's also diabetic friendly. This only has 2 grams of sugar and it's actually sweetened with stevia, so it's keto and diabetic friendly. If you do intermittent fasting, that's a possibility. You just take your capsules and then your shake when you're ready to break your fast. So we work together with you to customize it. So, we can schedule a call and kind of go over what your daily habits are and then recommend how to take Thrive best for your body. Another one is, yeah.
Another question was, I think like Anna mentioned in her story, and a few people have had like a little bit of bloating after a week or two, and we were explaining the detox symptoms. So if you want to just touch on like that a little bit.
Yes, that's
like Lisa's sign language. I can tell what she's doing.
Loaded. So that's a great question to talk about because Anna did experience some of that. And what this product does is it's getting toxins out of your body. Sometimes if you do that too fast, those toxins, those bacteria will release toxins. And if you can't flush them out fast enough, you're going to feel some detoxing symptoms. And luckily, this product, I've done other detoxes in the past and been miserable, but this one actually is pretty mild. And so we start you off super, super slow, drink lots of water, and we can usually get you just feeling normal or better and then eventually improving while you're through the detox. But like she said, some bloating, maybe some headaches, going to the bathroom more than normal, or getting tired in the afternoon are some detox symptoms. So some people, will be like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to feel better. I'm taking this because I already feel like that. Now I feel worse. Well, luckily when you work with us, and that's why we're here, is that we can get you through that, because once it means the product is actually working and your gut really needs it. Once you get through that detox part, you feel like a new person. That's when all the good benefits start kicking in. So we're here to work one-on-one with you, and we can reduce down the product to eliminate most of those symptoms if you had them. And I would say maybe 30% of people feel some detoxing. Most people do not. So when I started, I actually felt a little bit too much energy. And I realized that was because about my third day, that was because of detoxing. So I just had to eat and drink more water and slow down, and I felt better. So that's a good one. And then how about medications and breastfeeding? She had mentioned. So anytime you have a medical condition, we recommend talking to your doctor, bringing the product to them. We can supply you with PDFs so you can show them the ingredients. As far as medications, if you have any health concerns, talk to them. But if you're allowed to take vitamins, you can take this. So, but if you have questions, for sure, ask. Breastfeeding, it's a kind of a personal choice. You can kind of take it to your pediatrician. It's mostly because there's just a small amount of caffeine in it. So if you're drinking half a cup of coffee, then, it's pretty much equivalent to that. But it's a personal choice. Some people choose to take it. Some people choose to wait. So, or some people choose to do, part of the program. So again, we're here to help customize it for what your needs are. And then another question is, I've heard it's so expensive. So, it's an investment into your health, absolutely. But when you look at what you're already spending money on, a lot of times it is a replacement cost. So what I found was I wasn't going to Starbucks. I wasn't, stopping in the afternoon for a soda or eating, that junk food. And then I also don't need any of my other supplements anymore. This covers everything, and no pre-workouts, no other protein shakes, that kind of stuff. So what I noticed was I was spending about the same amount. So the monthly cost, and you get a free shake if you do the 4-week pack, is $150. And that includes all 3 steps. And it could possibly last you a little bit longer. What I like about the company is 3 big things. There's no fees to be a customer. The only thing you ever pay is the product and shipping. And then they're very, very generous if you decide to share it. What happens, most people, what happens is you start taking it, you start feeling great, and you can't keep your mouth shut, and you have to tell your family and friends. How many family and friends are, dealing with all of these things that we were talking about? I mean, I could think of like 10 or 20. Well, you only need two people to refer. If they order in 1 calendar month, you get your product for free the following month. So that's just an option for a customer to do. So, it's kind of nice because it takes the cost out of it. And if you really want to thrive, 2 people who need this product, share it with them and tell them you're excited, share this video. So we're also here to help you get the word out as well. So that's a really cool thing about the company. And then, there's a whole nother part to this, which we're having another Zoom tomorrow night. I'm not sure of the time, but let us know if you're interested, and we'll be talking about the promoter opportunity. We do those calls every other week as well, and we'll go over what the benefits are if you decide you want to share it with more than 2 people. It makes sense. Again, no fees and lots of benefits towards that. So if you're interested in learning more, connect with the person that shared this with you so they can answer more of your questions. We can set up a customized call with you so we can hear about some of your health goals, some of your concerns, and then kind of just put together what's best for your goals and your budget. So I want to do a drawing. I'm going to stop the recording though, because they're only for the live people. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hop on again. We'll do this probably in 2 weeks. And Lisa, thank you so much. This was so great to have this interpreted. I think that's so special. I appreciate your time. All right, let's stop the recording.